A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting. The wind is very slow today. Wind turbine efficiency is not going to be that great.
Developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
A new technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
Wind is picking up again. Power generation is back to normal. A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
A new technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting. A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
Too many buildings of this type. We can't construct any more.
hard to see anything in this fog. Technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting. Base is under attack.
The fog is clearing up. This will make things easier for us.
A new technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
New technology has been developed. New buildings are available for construction.
Technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
New technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting. Base is under attack.
Technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting. A new technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting. Technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting. Base is under attack. Warning! A large group of creatures is gathering near our base. Prepare for an incoming attack. Research completed. Crafting completed. Crafting completed. Crafting completed. under attack.
One of our energy connectors has been destroyed. It's under attack.
The building has been destroyed. Attack is imminent. We should build stronger defenses around our base. Base is under attack. Wall destroyed.
Base is under attack.
The eclipse is over. These events may occur from time to time.
A new technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction. Research completed. My sensors have picked up an Omega-class creature nearby.
Roger that, Mr. Riggs. Omegas can be very dangerous. We should watch out for it.
We have visual confirmation of an Omega-class creature, Ashley.
This is a big one. We have to kill it before it can gather a larger horde.
Omega-class creature eliminated. Objective complete.
Good. I was afraid it could gather a large horde in this area. A new technology has been developed. New buildings are available for construction. We can try to recover it later.
Base is under attack.
New buildings are available for construction. New blueprints are available for crafting. A new technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction. Research completed.
The comet will hit the surface soon. We have to investigate it.
The comet has hit the ground. Actually, let's go and investigate that area. jump successful. Initial scans indicate rich cobalt veins in the area, as well as multiple ironium and carbonium deposits.
Great. That's just what we were looking for. We can set up a large mining base in this location to support our headquarters and Rift Station construction.
Activity in this area. We should expect strong resistance from the local creatures.
Understood, Mr. Riggs. Let's make sure to set up solid defenses for this outpost. Not enough cobalt. Is under attack. Cobalt mining is moving forward. This location is very rich in resources. We can also set up additional carbonium and ironium factories.
Remember that we don't have to build everything at once. We can freely rip jump between outposts and return here later if we need to expand our mining operations. A new biome is now available for survey with the orbital scanner.
Technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting. A new technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction. These meteors are quite small, but they can still do some serious damage.
Base is under attack. The building has been destroyed. Meteor, the rock rain is over. That was intense.
The base is under attack. Base is under attack. I'm detecting a large group of creatures heading towards our position. Technology has been developed. New buildings are available for construction.
Warning. Hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest. We should go there and clear it out. Base is under attack.
creatures are closing in. Get ready to fight. Base is under attack.
A new technology has been developed. New buildings are available for construction.
A tower has been destroyed.
Base is under attack. A new technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting. Some buildings don't have enough power.
The storm is getting really intense.
Detected an unusual concentration of creatures near our position. That might be a hostile nest.
Interesting. We should go and investigate that area.
Research completed. Successful. I am detecting very high background radiation in this area. It is dangerously close to the safety limit of my armor.
Good. This means that we really are onto something. I don't expect to find uranium rods lying around. Let's use the geoscanner to search for some ore.
Technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting. Technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting. Technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
We won't be getting any good results by searching for uranium this way. This is tedious.
Ashley, this is our lucky day. My sensors are picking up a larger underground uranium deposit. I marked it on our map.
Excellent. Let's go there immediately.
Warning! Hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest. We should go there and clear it out.
The sky is barely visible now, and dust is getting everywhere. I hate dust storms. There's a lot of creatures around this area. We won't be getting to that uranium without a fight.
You can search for uranium elsewhere, but that's probably going to take more time. You can fight these creatures, or you can try to figure out a different solution.
Thank you for the advice, Mr. Riggs. That's very helpful. Are available for crafting. We've gathered enough uranium samples. We have to search for larger uranium ore deposits that can be mined autonomously. Now that we know the type of uranium ore that is present in this area, we should download the appropriate uranium handling technology to be ready to set up a mining outpost.
Ashley, we can use the radiation signature of the uranium ore that we've gathered to calibrate the orbital scanner to search for more significant deposits.
It's like following a breadcrumb trail, but I feel that we're getting closer.
Research completed. jump successful. Dust storm incoming. Prepare for severe visibility reduction.
This Dregaros breeding area is located in a narrow, rocky valley. Its layout works like a large wind tunnel and creates an almost constant dust storm.
It is going to be difficult to fight these creatures in these conditions. We can gather research samples in a more effective way using the bioscanner.
Yes, the bioscanner is going to be much better than any weaponry here. We can use it to scan these creatures from afar without making them aggressive. It is also much quicker at finding good research samples. Species is fascinating. Its carapace is built from an incredibly strong and light form of carbochitinous plating. It's perfect for these sandy deserts, as it allows these creatures to move quickly over quicksand despite their mass. We've gathered enough samples to start researching new technology that will enable us to place special floor tiles over quicksand that will prevent our buildings from sinking.
Ashley, I'm picking up a magnetic anomaly nearby. It might be worth investigating that area.
Interesting. Maybe that's the real reason why there are so many of these creatures in this area. Let's investigate this. Oh no! The crystal is destroyed.
Warning! I'm detecting a lot of movement heading our way.
We definitely shouldn't have done that. We've survived that, but I have a feeling that this is going to have consequences.
detecting any more points of interest in this area. We can rift jump back to base as soon as you are ready. Research completed. jump successful. Warning, temperature above safety levels. This area is hotter than we expected. My armor is going to sustain damage from the heat.
We've landed in the middle of an active volcanic area. We expected high temperatures, but not this high. The measurements from the orbital scanner were different. Something's off. We won't survive here for long.
Ashley, I'm detecting multiple temperature anomalies close to our position. It looks like my sensors are broken. The temperature suddenly drops in these areas by hundreds of degrees.
We received some anomalous readings from the orbital scanner. This might be it. We have to investigate that. This is amazing. These plants are unlike anything I've ever seen before. The temperature around them is much below the freezing temperature of water.
Ashley, moving closer to this plant, we can study it from up close and cool off in its aura.
The chemical compounds that are secreted by these plants react with the volcanic gases that are present here. This reaction sucks enormous amounts of energy from the space around it, resulting in very rapid cooling of its surroundings. It's an astonishing survival mechanism.
We can use this effect to our advantage. The space around these plants is safe for us, so we can use it to regenerate while moving around this biome.
We should try to replicate this effect. We have to gather enough samples of this plant to research it in a lab. We can do that by cutting them down or by using the bioscanner.
I would strongly suggest using the bioscanner. It is much more effective at gathering usable samples, and it will not destroy our safety zones.
This growth formation is very peculiar. It's a crystal entwined in very strong vines. It looks like this life form actually cultivates this crystal.
This crystal contains a rare mineral called thirdonite. It can be used for gravitational field manipulation when combined with a powerful magnetic field. It doesn't exist on Earth.
The magnetic field in this biome is acting completely strange. It is very fitting to see this mineral here. We should definitely research these crystals further. This will allow us to gather more thirdonite and create new equipment.
Ślimak, co tu robisz? Taki ładny, taki tłusty. Będzie z ciebie twór kapusty.
What? What did you say?
I did not say anything.
Are you breaking down from the heat?
No. Are you hallucinating?
What? Of course not. Someone screwed up your programming.
My programming is impeccable. I was designed and perfected by some of the best programmers that humanity has ever seen.
Of course you were. You were the best AI on this planet.
We've gathered enough samples to study these cryoplants in our alien research laboratory.
Let's do this as soon as possible. If we can learn to replicate this effect, then we should be able to move freely around this biome.
Jump successful. Environmental scanning in progress. Ashley, my senses are indicating a highly acidic atmosphere composition.
Fluoric acid condensation is definitely abnormal compared to what we've seen in other parts of the planet. Something must be emitting the acid straight into the air. Let's look around to see what we can find. The acidic fumes are much denser near this growth. This thing must be responsible for the highly corrosive atmosphere in this area.
This life form is multiplying very rapidly. It is subdividing its cells, similarly to Earth-based yeast. The fluid inside these cells is highly corrosive. Please keep a safe distance.
There must be much more of this acidic yeast growing here. The orbital scanner report indicated that this entire biome is covered in these fumes. We should study it further before setting up a permanent outpost in this area of the planet.
Ashley, I strongly suggest using a bioscanner to gather samples from these life forms. The fluid inside them is a highly condensed acid that can easily run through my armor. The bioscanner will allow us to gather samples from a safe distance.
These red crystals are really huge. Look at how the light is scattering below their surface. It's mesmerizing.
They also contain a lot of rhodonite. We can use this mineral to construct high-powered laser emitters for our weapons, as well as other equipment.
You already had me convinced at lasers. We definitely need to learn more about these crystals. We should research rhodonite handling as soon as possible. It's hard to see anything in this fog. It's also affecting our solar panels and wind turbines. We have to wait it out. Clearing up. This will make things easier for us. Technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting. technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
Interesting. It appears that this life form contains large amounts of hazonite in crystallized form. If we can gather more samples of this species, we could learn how to obtain larger quantities of hazonite to craft better equipment and weapons.
We can use the orbital scanner to search for larger populations of this life form. Their presence should lead us to large quantities of hazonite.
That's an excellent idea, Mr. Riggs. Our equipment sure could use an upgrade.
Orbital scanning finished. Potential hazonite-rich location detected. I have marked the rift jump coordinates on the orbital scanner interface.
That was super fast. It looks like there's a lot of these plants, or mushrooms, or whatever we should call them nearby. We can work on proper categorization as soon as we study more samples of the species. That's enough samples to start researching them in the alien research lab. Interesting. We found traces of palladium inside the acidic yeast samples that we just collected. It might be a good idea to search for larger colonies of this life form. They might indicate the location of higher concentrations of palladium. The acidic yeast colonies that we've observed seem to grow from a central root inside the colony. I'd like to study a living colony in its natural habitat to gather more data on how it gathers palladium from the environment. We'll need to construct a local research station near one of the colonies in order to do that. We'll have to download the necessary technology for that building if we don't have it yet.
Ashley, I'm afraid that the research station will not be able to scan the colony from a safe distance. It would have to be placed very close to the root of the colony to work properly. We will not be able to build anything that close to the root without being overwhelmed by its growth, especially given the fact that we do not want to destroy it.
I think that we can prevent the colony from overgrowing our base by covering the soil with a structure that the acidic yeast can't grow on.
Standard floor tiles are going to be corroded by the colony.
We can prevent that. Now that we know the type of acid that this life form is producing, we can research special anti-corrosive flooring that will protect our base. We just need to build the research station on the anti-corrosive floor tiles.
Research completed. upgrade in progress. This will attract a lot of attention.
We have some time before the attack.
Ashley, I've been tracking strange behavior within Galatea's asteroid belt. One of the smaller objects that have been orbiting the planet has recently changed its trajectory.
What's strange about that? Galatea is a relatively young planet and has lots of moons and smaller rocks in its orbit.
I have not detected any collisions in this object's vicinity or any other force that could affect its movement. It is also heading straight for our headquarters. It should be flying over our position at any moment now.
Okay, you've got my attention. Let's track this meteor and see where it lands.
The meteorite has landed near our position. I am detecting increased radiation in a very broad emission spectrum. That was not a typical rock.
I'm intrigued. Let's get to that impact location as soon as possible.
My sensors are picking up multiple groups of hostile creatures approaching our base.
Okay, we're ready for them.
It's under attack. New technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction. Is under attack.
Tower destroyed. There is a breach in our walls. Base is under attack. Threat neutralized.
This will buy us some time until the next attack. Let's check what's new after the HQ upgrade. meteorite created a vast crater. The ground has a strange blue glow in this place. Is this Cherenkov radiation?
That's possible. I am receiving conflicting readings. Ashley, please move closer to the center of the crater and use the geoscanner to gather more data from the debris.
Okay, is this enough?
Affirmative, Ashley. The remains of this meteorite are emitting huge amounts of dark energy waves. They are off the charts.
That's very odd. What can you tell me about the impactor's composition? It was too small to contain enough dark matter to cause such emissions.
It was almost completely obliterated when it hit the ground. The dust that remains is primarily composed of heavy metal elements. Error. Some of the readings are changing.
How is that possible?
My apparatus is broken, or the sample is unstable. It appears as if some of the heavier atoms are quickly decaying into lighter ones, while others are fusing into heavier elements.
That's nonsense. Such behavior is not possible. That would cause a giant fusion explosion. Nothing could contain so much energy in a stable state.
You are correct, Ashley. However, we still cannot explain the dark energy emissions from this debris.
That's true. We also can't explain why this meteor decided to land right next to our base. That's too odd to be a coincidence. Are there any more objects in Galatia's orbit with similar composition?
Yes. There is a number of similar objects orbiting the planet. They have been here since before we arrived. They have different composition than most of the planet's surface.
Most of the planet's surface? Is there an area on the planet with similar composition as those meteors?
Yes. Our initial planetary scans have mapped a large valley that looks like an ancient impact crater on one of the continents. Its resonance spectrum indicated large quantities of heavy metals. This area does not seem to contain any resources that are required to construct the rift station, so it was not marked as important.
The meteor that landed here must be a fragment of some larger object that collided with Galatia a long time ago, and as a result, created that crater. Mr. Riggs, can you chart rift jump coordinates to that metallic valley?
Affirmative, Ashley.
Okay, let's go there as soon as possible.
A new technology has been developed. New buildings are available for construction. Research completed.
It's an earthquake. It's going to seriously damage all buildings near its epicenter.
Warning! An earthquake is damaging our base.
A new technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction.
The earthquake is over. The tremors are getting weaker and weaker. We should quickly repair whatever's been damaged.
A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
A new technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
Research completed.